Welcome to Soul Tales Daily, where simple stories echo deep emotions, joy, sorrow, greed, and glimpses of humanity. Stay a while, maybe you'll find yourself in one of them. Right finger hit subscribe and make every day a story to remember. Dizzy. Is love destiny, or just a play staged by fate? And when the curtain of truth falls, will we have the courage to face our own roles? In autumn in Paris, the sky is a romantic shade of sadness. René, a young man with artistic fingers but soulless eyes, sits quietly at the piano in an old bar, his piano sound like raindrops falling on the glass. He used to be a musical prodigy, but after the mysterious death of his parents, he gave up the spotlight and buried himself in the darkness. Suddenly, the door opened, a girl with golden hair and a cream-colored cloak swept in. Her smile was as bright as the first ray of sunlight in the morning, and her eyes contained a sky full of stars. She was Juliette. Juliette, a ballet dancer, is captivated by the sad but haunting melody of René's piano. She walks up to him, not saying a word, just listening quietly. When the music ends, she speaks. "Juliette, your music is sad, but very honest. It tells a story that I can feel the pain in. René, it's the story of someone who gave up on his life." From then on, they met often. René played the guitar, Juliette danced along. Their love needed no words, only the harmony of music and footsteps. Under the dim lights, they found each other, two lost souls found a peaceful place. René opened his heart, and Juliette found inspiration so that her dances were not only beautiful but also full of emotion. "Juliette, when I dance to your guitar, I feel like I'm not alone anymore. René, and when you smile, I know that this life still has something worth waiting for." A villain appears, Jacques, a scheming man who indirectly caused the death of René's parents, and who also wants to take over his fortune. He realizes that René is with Juliette and decides to use her to destroy René. Jacques, to his subordinate on the phone, "Send that girl an envelope. Inside are old newspaper articles, photos, and a file about the accident from 10 years ago. She will be the perfect pawn for me to defeat René." Juliette received an envelope. Inside were photos of René's parents standing next to the car that had hit her father. Beneath the photos were the words, "Lawrence family, criminals." Juliette's smile faded, her world falling apart. Juliette, heartbroken, goes to René. She throws the photos down on his guitar, tears streaming down her face. "Juliette, you're lying. You're the son of the man who took my father away. Do you know how many years I've been living in this pain? Was your love just pity? René. Juliette, it's not like you think. I never knew. I swear, I never wanted to hurt you. Juliette, enough. I can't believe a word you say anymore." She runs away, her tears mingling with the pouring rain. René was in pain, playing the saddest song of his life. He realized that, no matter how hard he tried to avoid it, the past still found him. He decided to face the truth, not to regain his reputation, but to prove his love. He was too cowardly to face the truth and lost Juliette. René finds Juliette and gives her an old file, proving that Jacques was the one who caused the accident, and that his father was just framed to cover up the crime. He also shows her the letters his father wrote before he died, filled with remorse and a desire to find the truth. "René, I lived in torment, believing in a false truth. Now I understand that we cannot let the past ruin our future. Our love is real." Juliette was speechless. She looked into René's eyes, no longer seeing lies, only sincerity and love. Tears fell again, but this time they were of understanding and forgiveness. She knew they would have to face Jacques, but they were no longer alone. "Juliette, you could have told me from the beginning. But, I know, the pain scared you. Let's get through it together, okay?" René and Juliette worked together to uncover Jacques' plots. Then they returned to their passions. Together they opened a small tea room called The Last Waltz, where René played beautiful music and Juliette danced. Their love became an eternal melody, proving that no matter how much pain there was, love would always win. René, looking at Juliette with eyes full of love, "You are the last waltz I need in my life. Juliette, and you are the symphony of my life." True love is not only about feeling moved, but also about the courage to face the truth and the tolerance to forgive. This story is a reminder that the scars of life can become the foundation for a lasting love. Only when we dare to live truthfully and love sincerely, can we find eternal happiness. If you believe that love can heal all wounds and revive all souls, please subscribe to the channel to find the last notes and other inspiring stories together. Thank you, my love.